Hi, today I want to talk to you about your Levator Scapula, or Scapulae, however you pronounce it. Hi, I'm Dana. I'm a licensed massage therapist here in the state of Ohio, and I run and operate my own massage business called Nourishing Massage. So today I want to talk to you about your Levator Scapula. I want to give you a little information first so you can understand where it's located and its action. So the origin, where it starts, is at your transverse process of your cervical vertebrae, C1 through C4. So if you feel your neck, you turn around and feel your neck, you'll feel these like kind of projections. Those are your posterior transverse process. So it originates from C1 to C4. Now the insertion is on the medial border of your scapula. So it's actually the superior angle and medial border of your scapula. So if you move your shoulder blade up and down, or your scapula up and down, you'll feel where it ends. That is the superior angle. And then we want to go medial, which is towards your spine. So that is where it originates, or I'm sorry, it inserts. And its action, and its primary action, is actually to elevate your shoulders or your scapula. And it is a muscle that can cause a lot of pain in the neck. A lot of my clients actually call it Darth Levator, because you will know you have a pain in your Levator scapula when you have a restricted range of motion and turning your head to the side, to the other side. So a good test to see which side is restricted is actually cervical rotation. So if you sit up tall, you turn your head to the right, you should have about 80 degrees of cervical rotation. Now, if you turn your head to the left, and just swivel, sit up tall, should have about 80 degrees of cervical rotation in the neck. Now to palpate the entire muscle, we are going to first locate again your superior medial angle, medial border, of the scapula. So right there. And you might feel kind of like a ropey texture. That is because it actually twists before it inserts or connects itself to the scapula. Now we're going to work up that ropey texture. You can go back and forth. And we're going to work up that through your trapezius muscle towards the base of your head. You are working up your Levator scapula muscle. Now you also have two trigger points within this muscle. It is near the insertion, so down at the bottom. So to find these trigger points, you'll know it when you find it. You can once again palpate that muscle, work up the muscle, find a tender spot, and you can actually rotate once you find that tender spot. So I feel tenderness right here. My left shoulder always gives me issues. So I am going to actually rotate my head to the opposite side. turn and rotate. And repeat that several times. I'm going to do it 3 times. And then turn your head back to center. And then you can test and see if that helps. So turn your head and see where your restriction is. And then you can actually see if you have another point that's tender. So I'm feeling some tenderness right there. You will have to kind of push hard. You want to make sure you're not elevating this side while you're trying to release this side. And then turn opposite. And back to center. And opposite. And back to center. And opposite. And back to center. Now a stretch that I like to do for my levator scapula, this is a muscle energy technique stretch, is I actually want to depress my scapula. So I like to bring my shoulder or my arm, behind my back to depress that scapula, to bring it down so it's not being brought up towards my ear. You don't have to get all the way up here. You can just cross it behind your back. And then I actually like to bring so I am working on my left side. So I'm going to bring my head into flexion, lateral flexion, and then rotate it down so your chin almost touches your clavicle, and then you can bring it down and then put the top of your hand on your back of your head skull. And you should feel a nice stretch going right into this muscle. Now you want to use the weight of your hand to actually push up against the weight of your head to push against your hand with only 10 to 15% of your strength. So you're pushing. Gonna hold that for 10 seconds. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then stretch farther down. Use the weight of your hand to pull your head into more lateral flexion with rotation. And we're going to hold this for another 10 seconds. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and come up and relax. Take a deep breath, and you can repeat that 2 more times. And then when you're done with this side, you want to check your right side and repeat as necessary. I hope this helps. If you have any questions, please feel free to leave a comment below or email me directly. I look forward to speaking with you. Have a great day. Take care.